What is up with it, y'all? It's Coffee back with some football news slash Bills Mafia news. Before we get into the Buffalo Bills news, man, we got some sad news, tragic news coming out of the NCAA college football world, man. Brian Batty, running back for Auburn, is in a hospital. Prayers out to that man. He got shot, and it seems this all went down in Sarasota, Florida, 3:30 in the morning. And when I say this, I'm not saying this in any way to try to sound disrespectful or nothing like that. Nothing of that sort. But I just am a firm believer that in everything that happens in life, every experience, whether even you don't experience it yourself, you just are learning of someone else's experience. There's game to be learned, a lesson to be learned and whatnot. And what I'm saying behind this is just whatever you're doing in life, you're riding high, life is good and all that. Stay safe, stay focused. You feel me? And again, I'm not trying to allude to anything like that this is this dude's fault or anything. I'm just saying there's like a saying about nothing happens after a certain time at night, right? And that's not always 100% true. You know what I mean? Like you can be out enjoying a good, safe night with friends, family, etc. But there might be other individuals out that are not up to good themselves or whatever. I have no clue what exactly happened with all this, but I'm just saying, like, stay focused, stay safe. Because what it sounds like to me is he returned back to Sarasota, Florida, which I believe is his hometown. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think it is, but he definitely was with a family member, Tommy Batty, who was pronounced dead, deceased. This happened at some kind of plaza, the Tallywood Center in Sarasota, Florida, where it's like a strip mall. I say plaza. Some people call them strip malls, whatever. I guess geographically where you're from, you know, the terminology is referenced differently to these places. But it sounds like he went back home or went back to chill with a family member. I don't know if this was at a bar, 3:30 a.m. Sounds like something that happened after last call, you know, when everyone was leaving. And some shots rang out. And his family member, Tommy Batty, DOA, deceased. 4 other individuals. So Brian Batty, the Auburn running back, including 3 other individuals who got shot as well, who are in the hospital, you know, fighting to live. Prayers out to them. Hopefully they do. But I hope y'all feel what I was saying in regards to this. In no way am I saying this is this young man's fault. I'm just saying always be careful. Anything you do in life, don't forget that things can go left, can go bad in a fatal way, just in a moment. You know, this dude probably back in Florida chilling with family and everything like that. Who knows? Maybe this was a bar, it wasn't, but there was some haters on the scene. You know what I'm saying? It's just be aware of your surroundings and all that, and prayers out to this young man, Brian Batty. You see this beautiful touchdown on this highlight as well. You see the way he twisted and reached for the plane of the end zone to break the plane for that TD. That was a beauty, man. That really was. Comment if you are an Auburn Tigers fan or you're familiar with his work. I don't believe he's the starter for Auburn. I'm not sure. Very good college school, as we know. Hopefully he's okay. Again, thoughts and prayers out. Hit the comments. This is a very, very serious situation. As you see, it's reported he was shot in the head. Then in other news, we have this graphic here I just wanted to share with everyone. Comment and let me know if your team is on here, who your squad is. You see it is a graphic displaying teams with the most playoff games played since 2020. Obviously, the top team, 13 games, the Chiefs. Then my Bills fall in the 9 slot with 9 games played. Bills, 49ers. Shout out to my guy, Jay Millie, not Lon the Don. Jay Millie, we play you this year, bro. It's going to be a big game, man. And so Bills, Niners, Buccaneers at 9, 7 is the Rams, who got themselves a ring, and the Bengals, who lost to the Rams in that Super Bowl. Then at 5, we got the Ravens, Packers, Eagles, Dallas all by themselves at 4. 3, the Browns, Lions, and Steelers, man. Browns. 3 games played in the past 3 years. Good for them, man. 2, we got a bunch. Houston, Jacksonville, Miami, New Orleans Saints, New York Giants, the Seahawks, and the Titans. 1, Arizona Cardinals, Chicago Bears, Indianapolis Colts, Las Vegas Raiders. I still hate saying that, man. Las Vegas Raiders just don't sound right. LA Chargers, Minnesota Vikings, New England Patriots, which that one lone playoff game was against my Bills in a wild card round a couple years ago. I think we also played them in the last week of the season as well, and we beat the brakes off of them in both of those games. We got our dubs back against any divisional rivals who we did lose to in these past couple years. They paid for it dearly. And then no playoff games in the past 3 years. Atlanta, Carolina Panthers, Denver Broncos, and the Jets. So just something interesting and intriguing I wanted to share with y'all. Again, let me know where your team falls on that diagram. Your thoughts about it. My Bills right there in the number 2 slot in a 3-way tie. And I'm telling y'all, we going to push on. We're going to get the Super Bowl ring. Speaking of my Bills, continuing on with some more news, man. Damar Hamlin, man, still what a crazy moment. And, with the playoffs and everything and the way that things have went, I'm telling you, that emotional aspect in that game, like, thank God Damar Hamlin's okay. That's serious. You know what I'm saying? Damar, it was looking bad, but based off that game, losing the number 1 seed without losing and just being emotionally spent played a factor into the end of that season. Tell me I'm wrong. I ain't crying about it. I'm not one of those fans that cry. I'm saying we were on point at that point in time, and we were emotionally spent after that, man. But Damar Hamlin was given an honorary doctorate degree by Canisius College. For those not from Buffalo, that's a college in Buffalo, a pretty prestigious private education institution. And you see, they say that he is, he is resiliency. And man, that's cool that they honored him with that. Let me know your thoughts about it.
Now he's part of Bill's Mafia. I thought it was a wiki name. It's a plant too. No, it's a plant. It's a plant. It's a plant. Bill's Mafia is in the building here in LA. My guy Keon had just met him. Cookies, $79.99 jackets. He's gonna tear it up this year. He's definitely gonna tear it up this year.
And then to close out the video, Buffalo Bills all-time great wide receiver from the Super Bowl era, Andre Reed, pops up at this rookie event, I believe it was, out there in LA to, induct Keon Coleman, our new wide receiver, who I'm saying, I like this. He's rocking number 0, and the fans have been coming up, Bills Mafia, with the tag. He's going to go from 0 to hero real quick. Remember that? Drake, 0 to 100 real quick, right? He's going to go 0 to hero. And Andre Reed pulled up, still looking fly in his getting up there older age. No disrespect to you, Andre, in the yellow puff jacket. And it was kind of awkward. It was like Keon Coleman didn't know exactly what to say. Like, he gave him the wing necklace, and he was like, it's a fake wing? Like, come on, bro. You think they're going to put a real wing on the chain? But he was like, yo, it's a flat. I'm a drum guy. That's what's so good too. Comment everyone out there if you fluck with the drums or the flats. I'm a drum guy. Wifey does the flats. So when we order wings, we can split it right down the middle. It's a beautiful thing. And you got to eat them with blue cheese. Fluck all that ranch talk. That's blasphemy. But for real, their interaction was a bit awkward, a bit off. But at the end of the day, this is cool. I love seeing Andre Reed still involved with the squad. Andre, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly still fighting, never give up, cancer, all that. I love it, man. These Bills are going to get that ring, and, it'll be cool for these legends to still be around on the scene and vicariously live through them. I keep saying, man. But comment, share your thoughts about this footage here, about Keon Coleman. Your predictions, if you believe he's going to step right into that one spot. What about we just signed Valdez Scantling out of KC? I didn't know how to feel about that, but a fellow Bills fan commented and was like, no, this is a good signing. I don't know. And then also, what's his name? Curtis Samuel. He seems to be a very explosive receiver. He's just never had a solidified good quarterback throwing him the ball. So I'm feeling very optimistic about the Bills wide receiver corps. I didn't want to see Diggs go. I was shocked when it happened. But, it may be indeed be all for the better. That Josh soaked up all the game that he could from Stephon Diggs. And, he's better moving on at this point. I really believe this at this point. Let me know if you do as well as your thoughts on all these other stories. Subscribe to the channel, hit the comments, let's talk. Daily videos talking music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more on this platform. And with that, I'm gone.